All right. Violence is easily the most common media that we as people will see growing up. It gets the views. It makes people feel some type of way. You know, it brings traction. A good example for me growing up was like The Matrix. It was a pedal to the metal sci-fi film about a man who breaks free from an AI-controlled virtual simulation of Earth only to find the real world ravaged by machines. This movie was essentially my first exposure to like on-screen violence, and growing up, I conceded like without the right guidance, violence in movies and media, video games of the like, books, whatever, it can influence others. It's pretty crazy. My definite realization between like real and fake happened pretty quick. I think back to like how I asked my cousin to shoot at me with Nerf guns, just so I can try slowing time down with just sheer power of believing I could. Like Mobius said, you know, you just have to believe. I really tried believing. It didn't really work. You can't slow down time with just the power of your mind. I learned an important lesson that day. But then like Star Wars was introduced, and then like I thought I can use the Force. So little to say, like, you know, children, I was definitely influenced by the movies I saw growing up. Not necessarily like the violence part of it all, but like the magic that causes the violence, the magic that causes the chaos in a sense. You know what I mean? Like that was the interesting thing for me. But like I said, without proper guidance, without the right path in a sense to take, like people can stray pretty easily. You know, I think back to like thieves and things of the such, like Lupin, the gentleman burglar Lupin, and how people in France would like steal paintings and stuff like that in reference to him because, you know, he was a great burglar and people would want to be like him. It's crazy. People would want to be like that. So to get back to the topic, I believe that violence in media can influence real life, but not just violence. Media, when consumed by people looking to have something to believe in, they will follow and believe, like I just mentioned. But this does not mean that society are ignoring the fact that like people can become so disconnected from reality in that sense. And that's the most important piece, that like we can identify when someone we work with or someone we know is going through some shit, and for some reason they think that like dressing up as Michael Myers and reenacting Halloween is the way to go about things. It's possible that, you know, we can make violence an artistic piece of media, and it depends on the person to fully understand at the end of the day it's just another outlet for people to de-stress and have fun watching like their favorite superheroes fight, or to play soldiers for a couple hours, or pretend you're a peaceful cowboy, but in reality you're just like a bandito who wants to kidnap the local townspeople and put them on a train track. Or you can just pretend, you know, I'm like a silhouette running around the field right now and playing hide and seek. Like, this is fun. And that's like that's basically it. It's just, you know, kind of just don't be a douche.